Alright guys, today we got a Samsung tablet. When you plug it into the charger, it'll turn on, but as soon as you unplug it from the charger, it goes dead. So usually that's something to do with the battery, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to replace the battery. This is the battery we bought. I'll leave a link in the description where I got it from. You're going to start by prying off this back cover. And I found a little gap. Let's see, where did I find it? I think right over here. Right here. Started a little gap right here. So I got this little thin pry tool. And once you get it going, you're going to hear some snaps. You just want to snap all these out. And once you do that, I'm going to get this little bit bigger plastic pry tool. I like this one a little bit better. Makes it go faster. That's all you're going to do is keep going around it till you basically unsnap all these little snaps on this tablet that are holding this back down. Some of them are snapped in there pretty good, so just be kind of patient. There's also a little bit of adhesive on here as well. So if you want to maybe make it a little bit easier, you could heat up the back of this tablet a little bit. Just be careful because the battery is pretty close to the back. Alright, so looks like we're just about pried everything off. Go ahead and take our back cover and put it to the side. And as you can see from here, we can already see the battery. So it's not going to be hard to get to. This shouldn't take us very long. And we should find out really quick if this is the real problem that we got. So the first thing you want to do, if you can, which we can, is we're going to disconnect the battery. So we're going to take some tweezers. Wow, that came out really easy. Still came out really easy. It's almost like something on this side isn't connecting or broke or something. It looks all right. Well, let's go ahead and hook the battery. Then you're going to start unhooking these three. And if you got a plastic pry tool, it's going to be our best bet. I'm going to start with this one first. You're going to lift this little black clip up. As soon as you do that, you should be able to pull that right out. This is just heat tape basically. We're pulling that up, lifting the little black flap right there, getting this out of the way. And then on this one, this little flap is going to be brown. Pull it out. And there we go, we can pull these to the side. I wouldn't put too much pressure on a lot of these cables. And then now we're going to start unscrewing these screws.
And the fact that that battery pulled out so quick could be not being held in there correctly, or maybe the battery connection is broke. We're going to have to check it out and see. So all I'm doing right now is just unscrewing these batteries, unscrewing the screw from the battery. Might speed this up. You never know when you get these batteries, if they have a charge in them or not. I got this battery the day before yesterday, so I'm hoping it still has a charge. I haven't held on to it a long time or anything. Now we're going to see if we can pry the battery out.
Sometimes they have adhesive, but this one did not. Yeah, it looks over here that something was broke on this one. So I think that's what it was. So that battery might have actually been good, but it has a bad connector, if you will. Just kind of putting this battery back the best we can. Not going to connect it just yet. We're going to go ahead and start screwing our screws in. all these screws for the most part that I took off of here are pretty much the same size. But if they weren't the same size, you'd want to put them back exactly the way that you pulled them out. Like I said, luckily on this one, all these screws are basically the exact same size.
So it makes it a lot easier. This is just a 00 Phillips screwdriver. Comes pretty standard on any repair kit you can buy. Can't remember where I got this pair from, but I really like this screwdriver. It's lasted me quite a bit, and it hasn't stripped. Screws hasn't become stripped. It's been really, really well. Done really, really good. Makes sense. All I'm doing right now is just screwing these screws in. One left.
Alright guys, so I went ahead and connected that back, connected this one back. Make sure your little heat tape is down. And then I'm going to throw down this battery connector. And that snapped in a lot better than the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over without putting the back on. And we're going to see if it'll power on. So it's a Samsung Galaxy Tab 3. And they said it would not turn on without the, just, you have to have it plugged in. So this is looking good so far. Alright guys, it's showing 52%. Looks like we're good. The only other thing you can do to test this out is put it on the charger and make sure it's receiving a charge, which I'm going to do before I put the back cover on. But other than that guys, that's it. If you're having problems with the phone, with it turning off, or if you have to be plugged in the whole time, then more than likely it's just a bad battery. This could be a bad connection. But in this case, I believe it was the battery. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.